Alright, so this is going to be a Costco sale item review of these Don Lee Farms crispy shredded chicken tacos. Alright, price of this normally $13.99. It was $4.20 off, so basically $9.80 or $9.79. Okay, let's go ahead and take a closer look. So chicken raised without antibiotics, gluten-free, great in the air fryer, stovetop, and oven. Alright, 8 twin packs, 16 tacos. Net weight 34 ounces, 2 pounds, 2 ounces. Alright. So, we got ready in 6 minutes in the air fryer. Alright, these are street style crispy tacos made with shredded chicken and cheese. Again, 16 tacos if I didn't already say that. 14 grams of protein per serving. Let's go ahead and take a look. There's the QR code, Don Lee Farms crispy shredded chicken tacos made with dark meat chicken. There's American cheese, shredded chicken, and delicious tacos. Okay, so that's the same, that's the same. That's the same. Okay, so here we go. This is best if used by March 28th, 2026. This was purchased on April 16th, 2025. So approaching close to a year. Okay, here you go. We got the nutrition facts. 8 servings per container. Serving size is 2 tacos, 121 grams, 260 calories per serving, 12 grams of fat, 15%, 4 grams saturated fat, 20%, 40 milligrams of cholesterol, 13%, 510 milligrams of sodium, 22%, 23 grams of carbs, 8%, 2 grams of fiber, 7%, 3 grams sugar, no added sugars, 14 grams of protein, 20%, 127 milligrams of calcium, 10%, 1 milligram iron, 6%, and 410 milligrams of potassium, 8%. All right. The ingredients are shredded chicken, which is dark meat, water, tomatoes, onion, 2% or less of each of distilled white vinegar, salt, cornstarch, onion, and garlic powder. Wait, what? Onion and garlic powder? What? Soybean oil, garlic, spices, including red chili pepper and paprika, Worcestershire sauce, which is apple cider vinegar, water, molasses, tamari juice. Am I skipping something here? Tamari, what? Oh, which is made from water, soybeans, salt, alcohol, and koji. Then there's sugar, salt, tamarind, ginger, lemon juice concentrate, garlic powder, onion powder, xanthan gum, shiitake mushroom powder, allspice, red pepper, orange extract, clove, natural, is that natural, what? Natural smoke flavor, lemon extract, and then the tortillas made from corn flour, water, hydrated lime, cellulose gum, cornstarch, fried in soybean oil. Then there's cheese, made with milk and skim milk, water, dairy product solids, modified food starch, cream, 2% or less of each of cheese culture, citric acid, color added enzymes, milk protein, concentrate, potassium citrate, salt, sodium citrate, sorbic acid, soy lecithin, vitamin A palmitate, ingredient not in regular pasteurized processed American cheese. Right? Allergens, soy, contains soy and milk. You can see who it's made by. There's the heating instructions. We'll look at it in a bit. Okay, there's that. Okay, heating instructions. Individual ovens may vary. Heating instructions, right? Individual ovens may vary. Air fryer, preheat to 375. Mine goes from 360 to 390, so I guess we'll do 360. Place 2 tacos in air fryer and heat for 5 to 6 minutes or until hot. Flip halfway through, heating, so that means do about 2.5 to 3 minutes, then flip it. My air fryer heats very evenly, so I'm not going to even bother doing that. Alright, oven preheat to 375. Okay, so everything's 375. Put 2 tacos on a cookie sheet and in the oven for 20 to 25 minutes or until hot. Flip halfway through, heating, and then on the stove top, coat pan with oil. Place tacos on stove top, heat on medium for 2 to 3 minutes or until hot. Turn regularly. All right. Caution: product will be hot. Let stand for 1 minute before serving. Add more time if for desired crunchiness. Here you go. We're family. Don Lee, why is the F like so separated from the A? Don Lee Farms, based in California, was established in 1982 to bring you the delicious foods you love by applying generations of manufacturing know-how and a passion for culinary innovation. We're second and third generation family members, creators of burgers, bowls, tacos, and more. Okay, you can review them here. I don't know why they have the Amazon logo. Do they sell these on Amazon? Portion of profits donated to regional and national hunger relief organizations. Learn more by visiting donleefarms.com. Alright, let's go ahead and open this up. So, it looks like this has, oh nice, they made a pull tab here with the tape. Very nice, well thought out. Okay. Oops, I tore it. Anyways, here's the tacos. There's 2 in each pouch, so very nice. You heat up a serving for each. So let's go ahead and get the air fryer, the oven, and the stove ready. Alright, we'll start with 2 of these in the air fryer for 6 minutes. Open this up, and dump these in. Alright, it has some grease that fell from the hot dog thingies I just recently reviewed. But yeah, we'll go for 6 minutes there. Okay, and start. Alright, so it's preheated now to 375. We got 2 of these. They are pretty greasy, so I don't know, but the pan directions say to add oil. Anyways, I'm going to do 12 minutes, flip them, and then do another 12 minutes since it said about 20 to 25 minutes. Alright, we'll see you guys then. Okay, 3 minutes, let's take a look. And they're cooking up. Alright, air fryer's done. And that's what they look like. They don't look crispy. I want a crispy taco. I'm going to take one out and I'm going to continue cooking the other one. Alright, I set it to 390 now for 2 minutes. We'll see. Look how greasy that is, you see? And they want you to put more oil on the pan. I don't know. Alright, we'll let this cool a bit and then we'll see. Maybe when it cools down it'll be less crunchy. I mean, it'll be more crunchy. I don't know. We'll find out. You can see the baked ones they're doing. Alright, we're going to flip them in about 7 minutes. Alright, finish the extra 2 minutes. Ooh, now it's exploded out. Let's take it out and put it on the plate. Okay, that's the one we took out earlier. This is the one that sat for a bit longer. I don't know. Okay, it definitely is more crunchy. But yeah, we'll cut this one in half, and then we'll cut that in half and take a look. Okay, let's go ahead and cut the first one in half. That's what it looks like inside. Okay, it's really hot, so you gotta be careful. And now the one we cooked extra long. You can hear the crunch, you can feel the crunch. And that's what that looks like inside. Okay, the oven one will finish in about 4 minutes. Well, we'll flip it in about 4 minutes. Let's go ahead and try the first one that we didn't cook as long. Very good. You can tell it's American cheese. Honestly, I prefer the other, I don't know what they call it, but the Mexican style cheese. They put a bunch of different kinds of cheeses shredded together. But it's not bad. Okay. Okay. We'll try the more crispy one in a bit. I'll be back. Alright, let's try this crispy bit. And then we'll try this one. Really hot. You can see the bottom's all oily. I guess if we flip it, the oil will be more evenly distributed. I don't know. Hot. It did make it a little bit crispier. Not a crazy amount. So yeah, cooking it this way is fine. If you want to put a little extra time to get it a little more crispy, then go this route. Alright. Alright, so here's the pan with a little oil on it. They're pretty greasy already, so I don't want to cook it or grease it too much. You can go on here. It said to constantly flip it, and it said to cook for about 3 minutes. So, so we'll put 3 minutes there, and we'll just consistently flip it. Okay, we had it going for a bit. Let's go ahead and flip it. I don't think it's going to cook in 3 minutes, but okay. Maybe it, I don't know, maybe I needed more oil. Whoops, hard to flip this with one hand and doing recording at the same time. But there we go. Okay, maybe the flat side is flat. Alright, we'll be back. Alright, so 12 minutes are up. Let's take it out and then flip them over. Or can I just flip it while they're in here? The cheese is all kind of pouring out. Okay, I need 2 hands. I'll be back. I'm just going to flip it. Okay, so we got it back in there, flipped for another 12 minutes. Okay, the pan fried method, I don't know about that. You see that? It's already kind of burning there, and it's solid. So I don't know how they expect you to cook this in a pan. It just says turn regularly, coat pan with oil. Maybe I need more oil for it to kind of get into everything, but look, it's like burning now. Alright, I'm gonna flip it more often and see what happens. Maybe I just have to constantly be doing this. I don't know. Is that what's going on? I gotta constantly be flipping them. Is that what's going on? I have to just keep doing that until it starts leaking everything out. I don't know. Alright, we'll see. I have a feeling it's not going to cook all the way through though. Maybe once it melts off, then, or once it gets more heated, then the tortillas can just lay flat more against the pan each time I flip it. Alright, I added a bunch more oil just to give it the benefit of the doubt. You can see how oily it is. Already right now I'm going to say don't waste your time with the pan method. But we'll continue trying it. I'm going to have to use the fork or something to flip it. Alright, so I'll be back. I'm just going to continuously flip it and see how it goes. It's already been well over the 3 minutes. Still frozen solid inside. Yeah, don't do the pan method. I don't know how you would do that in 2 to 3 minutes. What a load of baloney. I think the only way this method will work is if you defrost them in advance. There's no way this is cooking the inside. See, it keeps wanting to turn itself off because it's not working right. I mean, it's getting nice and crispy looking. Okay, it's melting now. So I think we're getting there. We're getting there. You see the insides are coming out. But it definitely took more than 3 minutes. Definitely needed a lot of oil. And I don't know if I want that much oil in my... added to my already super oily tacos. Okay, you can see it's slowly oozing out now. I think we should be okay to turn it off and just let it sit in its own heat. The middle's probably going to be frozen still, I don't know. Alright, we'll let it sit here, and we'll be back in about a minute. Maybe I'll flip it one more time in that time. Alright, here's the pan-fried one. The real question is, was it worth all that extra hassle? Was it worth adding all this extra grease? Is it actually going to be good? Let's find out. Okay. Ooh, that's way too hot. I'm going to have to wait on this one, but I'm going to cut them both in half. Okay. You can see it's crispy. Not quite as crispy, but it is crispy. Alright, obviously you can cook it longer if you want it more crispy. But yeah, I'll let it cool down a bit, and then we'll give them a try, because they're burning hot right now. Alright, gave it about 3 minutes to cool. We got the meat that kind of came out. Okay, I thought it was going to be crispy. I guess not. Here is the taco. It's about the same. I mean, I guess it's a little bit quicker to cook it. And the crispiness is a little bit more even around. But is it worth all that effort? I don't know. It's pretty good though. Yeah, give it a try all these ways. Alright, the oven one's almost done. We'll take them out and then give those a try. Alright, it's done. Oh, these look like cooked way more thoroughly. I'm just going to be lazy and use this paper towel to get it out. Alright, I don't know. The outside, oh, it's stuck to that. I'm going to use a fork. I'll be back. Alright, so here are these. You can see the cheese leaked out and burnt. I don't know about this method. Maybe I should have cooked it not as long. I don't know. Alright, let's cut in half. It doesn't even seem crunchy compared to the other ones. It seems like it turned into tough leather. Oh my goodness. So far, air fry. Just air fry it. It's way easier. If you don't have an air fryer, pan fry it. Turns out pretty nice. Oh no. This is not looking good at all. Urgh. Okay. I gotta let it cool down because otherwise I'm gonna burn myself. So yeah, I'll let it sit here for a couple minutes and I'll be back. Okay, so let's give these a try. I let them cool down for quite some time now. Not bad. What about this burnt cheese? Huh. Doesn't taste burnt. But
What does this mean?
I think I like air fried better. But this isn't too bad.
Just
Yeah.
bad.
Alright, give them a try. Let me know what you think. If it does taste bad, that's because you ate the burnt cheese. Alright, see you later. Bye.